If you're a real estate agent, I'm going to take a guess that Facebook and other social media platforms are not your top priority. I'm not a bit surprised because most agent gets their business from referrals or through dominating their geographic farm. But make no mistake about it, social media needs to be on your daily to-do list. But don't worry, I'm going to outline a simple way to answer the question, what do I post today? Are you ready? Let's go. Do you know who your friends are? Well, do you? Do you know who has been following you on your business page, or who are your friends on your personal page in Facebook? In order to know what to post on your social media, first you need to know who you're speaking with. A quick look at the friends on your personal page or the insights on your business page will give you a little bit of insight into who you're speaking to. What you're looking for when you look at your friends or followers is a pattern that they all share in similarities. So for instance, do the majority of your friends or followers have older children or younger children? Have they been in their house a short time or a long time? Are they all diehard sports fans and that's what made you guys connect in the first place? Are they all upper management or blue collar? What are the similarities to the majority of your friends? Once you've got a feel for what they have in common, think of a subject that would appeal to them. For instance, if I have a lot of Facebook followers and they mostly have older children and they've been in their homes for over 5 years, then maybe home improvement would be a good topic to touch on with them since they're probably getting a little bit itchy, and home improvements to increase resale value are always a good topic. With a little insight into your audience, it's much easier to find topics and subjects to post on. And you'll probably need to do a review of your followers and friends every couple of months just to make sure that you still have the right audience that you're addressing. So unless you have time and energy to write a blog post, you'll probably want to find an interesting article along those lines that you can repost on your Facebook page or group. There are a lot of free ways to search a subject matter, of course the most obvious being Google. There are also free resources that you can use to organize your information, reference websites that you found that have helpful topics, and all of that I've discussed in the free resources to up your marketing game that you can subscribe to. It's at the bottom of the blog, so make sure to look for that. But for now, let's go ahead and look into Google and see what we can find for home improvement that aids in resale. Okay, here we are at Google, and we're going to search home improvement for resale value. And let's see what we can find out. Well, you can see that I've already investigated this particular subject. As you can see, some of these are purple and some of these are blue. But let's look at the 10 cheap fixes to increase the value of a home. That sounds like something anyone would want to hear about. So let's see. It says to spruce up your home without putting yourself in the poorhouse. I think we're all agreed that that's a great thing. It looks like it goes into the kitchen, appliances, how to buff up the bath and step up your storage, add a room less so okay, this looks pretty good. This looks like a great little article. Let's just double check and see if we can find something else. Let's look at this one, which home improvements pay off, which might be good because we don't know if they're looking to move right away. So let's see here. Looks like they're going to address kitchen and baths. They even have a video, which is kind of interesting, on how to plan a remodel. But it doesn't say so much. Looks like it gives a couple stats about how it's going to add value, but we want to be really specific about how to add value. So let's go back and see if there's anything a little bit better. Home improvements that really pay off. Let's check that out. Best options, practical mid-range. Okay. This looks great because it has some good stats. It shows you what your average spend will be and what your average return will be. Okay, this looks pretty good. So, once you found your article, be sure to read it for a couple reasons. One, because you want to be educated in case anybody asks you about it or if anyone comments on it. Second, you want to be able to put together 1 or 2 points that you would find interesting in the article so that you can use that in your summary when you post and lead people to that link. You can pick out stuff that's useful or insightful or just downright hilarious. So whatever fits best, you'll want to make a note of it in your brief summary when you post. Okay, so I've read the article and I found a very interesting fact that even surprised me. You'll see it highlighted here. It happens to be a home upgrade that provides 96% return, and it's replacing the front door, which I had no idea about. So I think this will be a good point to mention as your summary so that you can get people to go to this link. So you could go ahead and copy and paste this particular sentence, or you could put something together more like, did you know that this simple home upgrade provides a 96% return when you sell? Whatever you think that your particular audience will find more attractive. So I've read it and got our summary point. Now we can move on. Okay. So we've identified our audience. We know who we're speaking to. We've found a subject matter that we would think is interesting for them. And we found an article. Congratulations. You've also put together a 2-sentence summary that you can put in your post. But there's one more step that we have to do to make sure that this post stands out and they remember that you're in real estate. How do we do that? Well, it's a lot easier than you'd think. We want to add a tag and a link and your photo to the bottom of the page. But that sounds really difficult. Trust me, it's not. There's this new free website that will allow you to do that in very easy steps. It's called Sniply, SNIP.ly. And it lets you just type in the information you want at the bottom of the page, upload your photo, and boom, you have an automatic tag. And what it does is it creates a unique link that you can use. So anyone who uses your link, this will show up at the bottom of the page with your photo, your information, and a link to wherever you'd like it to go, be it your website, your opt-in page, or any other type of internet presence that you have. I suggest mentioning the area that you work in, be it the community or a county like San Diego County, Orange County, and give them a reason to visit your website. So you can see here what I've done is I put your Orange County home is worth more than you think, and the button to the link says check my home value. And the links and instructions to put this together in a really simple way are all documented in the free resources guide that you can get. So you have your link, you have your summary, and it's time to post. You'll want to make sure to put this post on your personal page or your business page or both. And also, if you created any groups in Facebook, you can go ahead and put it on there as well. And don't forget Facebook community groups. Facebook community groups are groups that are established for a certain area or certain type of person. For instance, in the county I live in, Orange County, there are tons of moms groups. And part of those moms groups, there's also mom entrepreneur groups. I am part of all of them. And so when I find interesting information, I go ahead and post it there. The best part is that with the information that you've just put together, it's interesting and not salesy. And your link is still at the bottom. So you can post it stress-free on community pages, and everyone will still know that you're still in real estate. So it's a great little tool. Now your post is up, and what you want to do is make sure to check back to see if there's any comments, because it's your responsibility now to follow up and personally respond to anyone who's left a comment, even if it's just a smiley face. This does wonders for encouraging more comments and for people to look at your posts, because they know that you've actually taken the time to do a response. Congratulations! You have just set up a simple process to curate content and post and make it unique to yourself while still directing traffic back to your website. Congratulations! And don't forget, when you first start doing this, it is going to take you a little time to get familiar with it. But trust me, once you start doing it, it's a breeze. It should take you about 15 minutes a day to make sure that you get a very unique and interesting post for your pages. Also, don't forget to get your free resources to up your marketing game at the bottom of the blog. It outlines all the things that we've talked about here in step-by-step instructions. Have questions? Feel free to email me, Corinne at monkeysimplemarketing.com.